My head hurts. My head hurts so bad. Who's on here? Okay. I really don't even know what to say at this point. I mean, I could say that Jeff is being manipulated by a Psyop. I could say that. And that each time he brings up one of these topics, we get activated. That could be a Psyop. Doing it individually, is that a Psyop? Possibly not. Definitely not. I don't know if you watched the stream earlier, asking a lot of questions. And I really don't have too much doubt in the know, but I had to ask questions about Jeff for my own benefit, to lay it outside of the scope and to see where that took me, to see if that brought me to a different angle. And yeah, the no didn't want me to go that way. So here's what I found out. So after I get off live stream earlier, I went across and I was trying to look. I had some new subscribers and I was looking to see who they were, and I was wanting to bounce in their thing, and I hit the wrong video. I hit the wrong part of my phone to where it hit Jeff's video, his latest video. And I would have never clicked this anyway, because it has no purpose for me as far as the title goes, because anyone who knows me knows that I am the most giving, compassionate, helpful, honorable person that you'll meet, is the answers I've ever been given. And I'm not being egotistical, or I'm just being honest and for real. I am a compassionate person, and I do care about people, and I do love people a lot. But in this video, he was talking about a factor of God. And I had to write it down. Let me... If you go to ego, and he was just flipping off a wall on this one, you know. I think he was going with his no. Ego, right there. E-G-O. And he was flipping things around a little, and kind of weird, actually. And didn't really mean anything to me at the time, until these little symbols started coming along. And he said, hidden deceptions and blessings in each one. So basically they're flipped around. The E and the O, the omega is what I'm calling that. And G is the little god, is what he was talking about. Okay, I'm going to start over because you guys just joined me. Okay? Welcome. I was asking a lot of questions earlier before on the live stream, putting myself in a different aspects of things, trying to figure things out. Okay, I got a lot of people coming on. 4 people. Let me start over, and then actually let's just talk amongst yourselves. What do you guys think about Jeff? And let everybody roll in, and don't nobody leave, because I really want to talk about what just happened, because what just happened put me on. I'm just stunned. I really am stunned. Ethric, hi. And I'm just going to call you Deborah, if that's okay. I'm going to try and get to know your names a little, at least if I can, if it's available to me. Shannon, hi. Thank you for coming. Sue, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that, Deb. And I have the feeling to call you Deb. I don't know why. And somebody else just popped in, I believe. And I'm just going to wait just a few minutes because I don't want to have to keep starting over, you know. Yeah, get to talking to one another. And I'll just kind of go over the live stream earlier. I had some questions about everything and everything I was learning, and Jeff brought in Wayne Steiger with the heretic and started talking about God having sex with himself and, you know, all this fantastical fantasy people call bullshit, and but really that's what I was picturing in my mind, was how it all happened. And we got to a point about, I forgot what the point was about now, dang it. About, is Jeff bullshitting? Like, let's put ourselves in a different perspective of this, and let's test ourselves, you know, like Jeff says, let's test ourselves and question it. I mean, like, from a serious angle, right? So I started questioning him. You know, like, is he for real? Is he making this shit up? Is there a frequency that's activating us, activating Jeff, making us, if Jeff's not involved in the Psyop, and activating us? But then what happened after the live stream was completely really, I'm speechless. Wow. I am just speechless by it, because what he was explaining, and this doesn't mean anything to you guys, okay? Doesn't mean anything to you guys, but it does to me, because it happened right after I went on live stream, and I got done and I accidentally hit on this video. I was trying to see who the new subscriber was, and you know, of course my phone's, you know, got to do its own thing, I'm thinking, and here comes this video about ego. Well, I have nothing to do with ego. I've never been egotistical in my life. I'm all about love and sharing that love, not physically. Men, behave yourselves. But just, you know, like compassionate person, empathetic person. So I get on his hidden deceptions of ego. I don't know why I continued watching it, but I did. the no. And I got my answer. Big time. Big time. Anything that's, he says, anything that's designed deception for us, that means that within it there's some truth, like how he presented the truth. Ego, ego, right? You got a big God and a little God, right? This is your little God in between ego. Sorry. And he was explaining that he was fiddling around and he thought this was interesting and something told him to play with it. E backwards, little G in the middle. And the O backwards is omega. Somebody came in on chat on that. An electric engineer. Said that it has to do with something in the science of current and resistance. I tried to look this up myself and real quick to get like a gist of things. And boy, oh boy, there's some goodies in there. Energy, kilowatt per hour is the E. Resistance, Ohm law. The omega is the little, omega sign, right? I equals voltage, resistance equals VR. V in volts, R in ohms, I in amps. And none of this really means anything. This is how deep I went. I was going deep down that rabbit hole trying to find what I was trying to find, I guess. I mean, I don't... It just blew my mind. This is one of those higher level moments, and I thought I'd bring you with me because I'm getting ready to transcend here. Or I think I just did. I'm almost positive I just did by learning this little piece of information, because it's all tying in here. Because if you take the electrons and the current and you turn it around and you switch it backwards, it's going to take that E and do it, it's going to turn it into an opposite, right? So it's going to take that electrical, what did the E mean? The energy, and it's going to reverse that energy. Funny, huh? Real funny. And if you take the resistance and you flip that around, it's going to be the O. And that pretty much does equal ego and electrical. What do you know that? What do you know about that? So I'm going to take a look at these chats here. See what's going on. All right. I just thought, wow, answer right away. I try not to, except for like the analytical part of it, because I need to get those in check, because I have nobody to help me, and I'm trying to do the best I can by myself here. So I'm just trying to excel to that next level on my own, really, and it seems like knowledge is the key to this, with getting myself there. And it may not be to you, that's fine. Everybody has their own thing. I just thought I'd bring it up because it's the power of the no. It doesn't matter about the BS. You see what I mean? It's all in the power of the no, because as soon as I got this, and I'm still feeling that floaty feeling that you got the week, So this is the third time I transcended now. So I just thought I'd come on and discuss that. And I did want some feedback, so I'm going to get back to this comments. And everybody introducing themselves, getting, to know how everybody's day went, and looks like everybody's day went really well. Not yet. Not yet. I got so intrigued in that video. I couldn't help myself because I got off that live stream and I seen that I had a notification for a new subscriber, and I just want to take a look and see the person's name so I can remember to pick it back up after I went there. And then I hit that video and it's like, bam, there it was. Right there. So I'm hammered by the power of the know there. And I know that you guys probably been through it too, but other people haven't, and I thought I'd bring them along, you know. What to expect, what to look for, you know, and it's all within yourself of what snaps out at you, you know. What pops out, like what you know, like you're talking about it and then all of a sudden you kind of come across it. It's like, wow. You know, and here I asked a question, you know, on the last live stream, and there it was. There's the answer. Right there. And 333 there. 333. Is it, that's my lucky number. It's 3. Huh. Alright, see you later, Shannon. Remember, 3's my lucky number. Wow. I just thought it was pretty damn cool what that entailed there. And I don't know who just came on, but boy, oh boy, was that juicy. Thanks, Shannon. You have fun today. Most importantly, be safe. Watch out for the cuckoos. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Oh, I know I was meant to watch it, Deborah. Oh, yeah, it's in my face, all right. Definitely in my face. I can't believe how... I can, but I didn't expect it so quick. I was wanting to meditate, you know. That's all I was wanting to do. I wanted to go to that aurora. I wanted to so bad. But then I got right there and it was like, boom, there it is. I mean, I almost feel like playing a song for you, but, you know, I turned off the computer so you can actually see the paper there, because you couldn't see anything on the paper of what I was trying to show you with the ego and all that. So I'm sorry anyone who missed the live chat. Anyone have any questions? I'm gonna go meditate so I can go see what that pentagram was about. The Pentagon building shaped looking building that interrupted or came in through my meditation this morning. That was pretty interesting. I like to see what's going on with that. And I will get to that aurora. And I'm going to do that right before I do the remote viewing with Max RVT. Yeah, that's a very good thing, Deb. Very, very good thing. I just can't believe it happened so quick, and it just stunned the hell out of me. And I had to take everybody along with me, because I'm still like floating. As you can see, I keep leaning forward like I'm gonna excel forward or something, because I just want to fly up into the heavens. Even my breath is kind of taken away by it. Okay, I'm going to get off, go meditate, and stay divine, sovereign, and free. That's for sure. Who just came on? He likes rides. Yep. I don't like him though too much. I like variety. But I don't really like rides. I do. I like rides sometimes. I don't know. I don't know what I like anymore, to be quite honest with you. My whole taste have flipped. I would have to check it out and see. I even turned on a carnival because it was at a church. I have a real issue with God. The name God. Hey, Max! Just talking about you. I was telling everyone about how I got off and I got an answer right away to my question about Jeff being Psyop, because I had experimented with that, remember, to try and make myself more objective to what Jeff was saying. So look at it from a different perspective. Like, what if he was the Psyop? What if they put out a frequency? So all you don't know, because there's several more who joined. What if they put out a frequency, and we got the frequency, and then Jeff, or people like Jeff, just kind of like activated it with these words, and you know, and he's a Psyop within a Psyop. Now, could he do that to individually? A Psyop within a Psyop within a Psyop? Not likely. Not likely at all. Because immediately after I got off the live stream, I accidentally hit one of Jeff's videos trying to see who a new subscriber was, and I hit the wrong place on my phone, and Jeff's video about the hidden ego came up. I have nothing to do with ego. I have no reason to watch that. I'm far from it. So I really wouldn't get anything out of it, you know. I don't think I would, you know. Wouldn't think I would at the time, you know, because it had nothing to do with me. Well, I kept letting it play for some reason, you know. I didn't know why, but I just did, you know. And I really had to get to, you know, meditate. So that shows you how the know knows, you know. It's kind of guided me there. And he was talking about ego. E-G-O. E is for something, and E is for G. But anyway, all of it means basically, I'm sorry, everything that's in there has to be flipped and reversed. So if you take the E and you flip it, you get this symbol. And if you take the O and you flip it, you get that symbol, right? And he was just fiddling around with it. Little g is for God. You have the big God, which is the Bible, the fake God. Then you have the little g's, which is us, right? Okay, so he's talking about this, and he's saying how he's just fiddling around with it, but so his no is telling him to bring it up, okay? Because then one of his subscribers comes in, and he's an electrician. He talks about how it's the science of current and resistance. And those are the two signs for current and resistance. Now I took a look into further, and this is how far I've gotten to it. Resistance, or energy, energy is the kilowatt per hour, is the E. Resistance is Ohm law, is the little omega sign. And that's the omega. Okay, and a bunch of nonsense, you know, that I don't really know what it means. I equals voltage, resistance equals volt in R, V in R. V in volts, R in ohms, I in amps. V equals IR, R equals VI. Okay, so that's all the BS part. Now, what's interesting about this is that the electrons flow opposite to I electron currents it's directed is opposite. So if your current is resistance to the voltage, then you get that in reverse. So the whole thing about the cosmos and God having sex with himself, with the Hematites, and, you know, it all kind of ties in there to that one little piece of knowledge. And then, whoop, third transition. And I'm going through it right now. I'm feeling kind of cushiony, like my soul is floating right now off of that one little info. So hidden deceptions and blessings. Isn't that interesting? It's very interesting to me because of what we were discussing earlier in the live chat earlier. Yeah, I know you do, and I'm going to get off here so I can meditate and go do my... I need to do that too. So, I just wanted to explain that all to you latecomers really quick. And like I said before, divine sovereign and free. Have fun, be safe, guys. Love yous.